Well, you had mentioned you brought up the shoebox with the scar on the head and everything, and the Van's Showdown. That's where you got scalped.
Was the Downtown Showdown? Is that what it was?
Downtown Showdown. Yeah.
Oscar.
Pre-dropsicle?
They call me Oscar.
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 Oh, nice.
Oh.
Bad joke. Didn't work. No, yeah, I got stapled.
But you got like 100 and some stitches, right? And then 40 staples or something. Something crazy.
Okay. Thank God the doctor was there because he was super cool.
Okay.
And so I hit my head at the Downtown Showdown. And I didn't know what was going on. And everyone thinks that I just like hit my head. But what happened is someone was going over the top and was like getting in a barrel surfing.
Mm-hmm. Because it was
imagine
just like that,
yeah, mahalo, right? And all of a sudden, a board came in, and Tony Cervantes was going on the other side, and this is nothing to do with Tony Cervantes, like it wasn't his fault or anything. But his board fell down in, and what's your initial reaction when you see a board falling down?
Jump off your board.
You flinch, like so.
You react.
I reacted, and I put my head up into like the 2x4 that was going through it.
Oh, because it was a tunnel.
It was like a little tunnel though. It was like as small as your bar here.
Okay,
like a little bit taller than this table.
So you had to duck. You were ducking, and
dude, I know yoga, but like, I had to get down low.
Okay,
so I was like,
you saw the board fall,
and I hit my head, and it catapult me from hitting my head just straight to the ground.
Right.
And I look up, and the first person I see was Sam Hitz. And I seen Sam Hitz, and well, he wasn't the first person I saw. First person I saw was no one at first, and then I seen some other people come up to me, and then Sam Hitz was like, like, let me see it, And Sam's my good friend, and he's one of my gnarlier friends that I feel like I know that he's a strong man. And all of a sudden he was like, "Fuck that, who?" Like he gave me like
the holy shit.
Yeah, and I was like, "How do I look?" It's like
you look great.
And then he gave me the earcut, and then that guy came. I forget his name. I feel bad now because he was a really nice guy that worked the event. He's worked at a lot of events. I've seen him around a bunch, and he put the thing over my head, and then they put me in the ambulance. And the ambulance was panicking, so they took me to the wrong hospital. They took me to Hollywood.
The ER?
The ER.
Why would it be the wrong hospital, though? Isn't a hospital the hospital?
Because I just think that no one knew that they were going to have a severe accident like that. So the ambulance to the communication to whatever, I don't know, I was riding in this ambulance, and I just felt it like something was wrong.
Okay.
And then they put me in there, and the doctor was like, "We're not equipped for this. You took him to the wrong place." And
oh shit!
And he's looking at me, and I'm like looking at him, like, dude, like I can't get back in this ambulance right now. I'm not going back in this ambulance. There's no way I'm going back in this ambulance. And Pat Noho. Followed me because Pat Noho is a good friend of mine.
Okay.
He's seen it happen. He's seen it go down. This is a true friend. Follows me to the hospital. I'm arguing with a doctor. The doctor's like, put him back in the ambulance, take him out. He's like, this guy's on drugs. They thought I was on drugs because my shirt was sweaty.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like awake still. And my head was open, and like most likely
you'd be out.
Yeah, they were like, this guy's got to be on something. You're at Hollywood. There's people in the ER that were like shot, stabbed. You're in Hollywood, and like it's a heavy emergency room. So the doctor was like, I'm not equipped. Like, he started panicking. He started panicking. I was seeing it in him, and I'm like, hey man, look, just please. Get somebody. I'm not getting back in the ambulance. I'm here now. I just
have them come to me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's weird because my thought would be get me to a place that can take care of me. if you guys can't take care of me, bring me somewhere that can. That would be my
but
initial
you know
thought.
what?
I'm not in that position.
This is the realization of it is like I was like my head was moving a lot in that ambulance. And the uncomfortableness of my head, the pressure and everything. Okay. I was like, all right.
Did you crack your skull at all? Or
no, I didn't. It was just like I peeled back.
Peeled your skin back.
I peeled the skin back, and my skull was showing.
Oh, my
Jeez.
But God. I didn't have internal
damage.
Superficial.
It was superficial.
It was, yeah.
So the doctor's thinking, this is internal. How can this guy... He's on drugs. Why are you here? And you're like, what kind of drugs is he on? He kept asking the ambulance guys and everyone that was with me. And then Pat Noho came in and he's like explaining to him, like he was at a skateboard contest. His shirt's wet from skateboarding. His adrenaline's running. He's talking to you.
Listen to him.
Yeah. He's not on drugs.
Huh.
And then he kind of fizzled out from panicking like I was. We were both panicking.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, I'm going to try to do this. So he gave me this CAT scan and he finally took initiative, this guy, right? And then I was like, got a shot.
Feeling good now.
You immediately
Feeling myself.
It's like
glow sticks.
Yeah, maybe? I was just like
D3s on his feet.
D3s,
glow sticks,
dancing.
Picture of Dave Mahi
yes.
with
it all flashed through my eyes. Okay. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, I was like, he was like, all right, and then I go, hey man, like look, this would happen. We're talking. He's starting to feel on it, push on it, and it was one of the biggest jobs I felt that he ever did. And he's a local doctor. His Instagram name is Spino Man.
Oh wow!
And
Spino Man.
SPH Spino Man.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that how do you spell it?
Spino, like
SP.
Like spearmint rhino.
He's gonna be mad.
Special.
Spino Man. So, anyways, he went out of his way to like sit there, and it was hours of him talking to me, and he did like it was like 160 something inside stitches.
Oh my god.
So he's sitting there and we're talking, and I'm up and he's up and we're talking, and then all of a sudden the staples, and there's like the staple, and he's like, oh my gosh, and he's like all stoked, like dude, this is like a project, like it's like, you know, like it's an art project that you're doing.
Arts and crafts.
It was full arts and crafts.
On your head.
On my head. And then I was like, sick, man. Like, and we bonded on this one surgery.
Okay.
And luckily Pat Noho was there because Pat gave him the go of being like, okay, it's okay. You're not going to get AIDS on your fucking hands or whatever.
Okay.
Excuse my language again. So, and then I was like, all right. I felt all right. Like, I'm like, we're dancing in Memphis. Is that what's that song?
That's it. You felt.
I just felt like I was cool. Like, all right. And then they let me go.
They released you.
They released me. I walked out. I got a cab back from the hospital back to the event. And then they put me on stage with this like guitar, and it was at Universal Studio Walk. So everyone at Universal Studios was like, "It's okay. Are you okay?" Like, I could own you. No, you felt. I thought I was gonna sue him or something. I don't know.
Sure.
I not really though, but I felt like people were like, "Dude, like that was heavy.
That was gnarly."
Yeah. So they gave me this guitar and the best slam of the day. So, dude, it really wasn't a slam. It was just an idiot moment where I cooked it.
Award.
I cooked it. And I'm up there at the end of the award ceremonies. And then I got in my truck. My friend Josh Borden was like, hey, man, I'll like drive you home. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then I'm like ditching him, bobbing and weaving around because I just wanted to get out of there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I get in my car, drive home. And then I wake up the next morning, and I swear to God, no joke, I wake up like, and I was so pilled out and everything. I was like, I would dream, and I was like, woke up, and I went and sat up, and it was like, I swear, I felt like there's a water balloon in my head.
Oh wow!
Like really, like a water balloon. like a actual
It was
water
just
balloon.
flowing.
It was like, like, and it was that big. Like, it was really big, like swollen, right? And there was all this bandages on there, and I was like, oh my God, that happened. Like that. It's not a dream.
Yeah.
Like, this is really happening.
Did that worry you?
I was living by myself at the time, and it did for a minute. But what worried me more was the fact that I felt like there was a water balloon on my head.
This thing pops.
I
on
was
the
like,
fucking
dude,
head.
is this a water balloon on my head right now?
Jeez, when did it subside?
It took like a while,
Took it
and
a
then
while.
I started realizing, like, okay, this like happened. More pills,
Do you remember
like a Pez, you know.
Oh, you were
Pez.
Bugs Bunny on the top
Dude,
of it?
yeah, it's fucking Goofy was there. Everyone was there.
Do you remember when you woke up and everything? Did you remember the whole incident hitting your head?
I did after a while. It took me a minute because I was
Huh.
in such a daze, and I was on so much weird stuff, and
We can custom.
then I had to go 2 days later to get the doctor's opinion.
Okay.
So I drove up there by myself because I was by myself.
Same guy, same doctor.
Same doctor. Then he brought all the nurses
he
and
wanted to
other
show
doctors
everybody.
in, and it was like, you know, show and tell at my kids' school. You know what
It was
I mean?
his arts and crafts.
Yeah,
he wanted
it's
to
like,
show
here
it
I
off.
am. Dance, monkey
Right,
dance.
right.
you
It's
know?
Staple Man.
Yeah. And then, yeah, and then that was it. And then all of a sudden, it just, the guy,
down,
yeah,
swelling?
it went down. I healed, and that was it. It was no big deal, actually, after that.
You didn't have a concussion?
I did have a concussion, but it wasn't like internal. You know what I mean? I didn't lose. I don't think so. What's my name?
Where am I?
Who?
Wow, that's insane.
How come there's an
dude.
owl? Who? No, so yeah, I just like that was that.
Crazy.
And then now it's just superficial. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad. Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
No.
No, you can't even see it.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, it's long though.
It's on the top, huh?
Dude, that's this piece posing.
How do you want me to look?
posing? When you went back and watched the video,
Security.
because it doesn't look that bad on video. I mean, it's bad, but you know, literally when you fell to the ground, you could just see the blood instantly. Just
Yeah.
your head has your head bleeds a lot of blood up there.
Wait, did you kind of black out at that point?
Yeah,
You know
loss
what
of
was weird?
blood.
I
It's
just remember being like almost in and out of consciousness, but not enough to where like I never actually passed out, but I remember being kind of like half dead. You know what I mean? Like I just like
dream
ate a
state.
gummy bear from my homie right here.
Love my gummies.
wow.
I'm just saying, like I drank some of that milk over there.
Yeah. Hey, you got a guitar though. You got a guitar out of it.
I did get a guitar out of it, and I gave that away.
Or did you?
No,
No.
but whatever. So, but yeah, that happened to me in my life, and that's actually not. That wasn't even the worst injury of my life. I've had so many really bad
What's
injuries.
the worst?
And I hate talking about injuries, and it's like not like tough guy shit, but like I've had really bad injuries. Like I compound fractured my ankle.
Compound fracture.
And Blaze Bluen helped me out a lot in that because he held my ankle at a time where no other human being in life would hold my ankle. Like Milton, when he broke his ankle, was like bad, you know?
Oh my God.
And then I have 3 pins in my elbow,
Oh.
Still.
which
Wow.
are still there, which I blame my parents for never getting out because they should have got it out, but they didn't want to get it out because they had to pay a deductible.
What did you the deductible?
Do you feel it to this day?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, they're in there. And then I had an ACL surgery on my knee. And then plastic surgery. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, you guys are like-
I was like, you look
Got a
good.
nose
Bro.
job.
You look good. What's that doctor's name? I'm
tons of Botox and shit.
I'm guessing the ankle is the worst.
The ankle was the worst.
Yeah.
Because I had to see it. And I still to this day, I'm
And
like,
If your leg is out straight, which
I
way?
went that way,
went
that way, to
went
the right. It was like
Okay.
fucking righty tighty, lefty loosey.
You should get like lip injections or something like that.
Dude, I did. Dude, I need to get a lot of shit, dude. You look at me now. That's the beauty of the like science of that stuff.
Modern medicine.
I'll get fucking
See, Omar, he has such full lips.
Looks beautiful.
damn.
Botox. Oh, fucking
Yeah.
that's amazing.
I got Blowtox.
Get the DSL.
Oh shit.
Fucking lips. Hips. I got my hips done. Call me hungry hippo.
You got the ass pads already.
Dude, ass pads for Mad Rats.
Mad Rats.
That's right, son. Just don't worry about that. I'm gonna put pad implants.
Have them,
You
all
don't even know what to say to that.
have them
right
all
there,
the time. Yeah,
dude. That could be the future, dude.
could be.